Okay, so good morning everyone. Okay, greetings to everyone. Welcome to CAP Engineering Video Tutorials. Okay, so in this video, I will discuss the properties of soil in geotechnical engineering. Okay, so this is the module 1, part 1. Okay, so in part 1, I will discuss the basic concept, basic analysis of properties of soil. And second is how to derive the yung mga formula natin na gagamitin. Okay, so importante sa atin talaga na i-derive natin yung formulang na gagamitin natin para alam natin kung paano natin gamitin. No? So, okay, let's start. Okay. So, dito, mag-assume lang tayo ng volume of soil. Okay, so assume tayo na volume of soil ito. And then, titignan natin siya as two-dimensional. Okay, so select lang tayo dito ng face. So, itong face na to, titignan natin siya in two-dimensional. So, ito siya. Okay, ganyan siya. And then, sa soil, may tatlong composition. Okay? Ang una is sa soil composition is may tinatawag tayo na solid particles niya. Okay? Pangalawa is meron siyang tubig. Okay? Or water. And then pangatlo is meron siyang air. Okay? So, titignan natin siya in three-dimensional figure para ma-visualize natin siya ng maigi. Okay, so ito siya. Ayan, ito siya. So itong volume na to is volume sa air, and then ito is volume ng water, and ito is volume ng solid particles. Okay? So dito naman is yung cross-sectional area niya, at the top, which is uniform, the cross-sectional area of the air, water, and solids. Okay, which is area is denoted as A. So, ito siya, A and A. Okay? So, ngayon, i-level natin siya by dimension. No? Dito, magle-level tayo ng dimension niya in terms of volume. Okay? And dito sa right side niya is i-level natin siya by weight. Okay? So, una is ito is tinatawag natin siya na volume of solids. Ito. And then, pangalawa is volume of voids. Okay, volume of voids is composed of volume of air and the volume of water. Okay, ito. Okay, and then, the total volume is the volume of solids plus volume of voids. Okay? So, ang voids natin is composed ng air and water. Okay? So, ito naman is volume of water, which is denoted as VW. And then, ito is VA, which means the volume of air. Okay? How about by weight dimension niya? No? So, ito, tawagin natin siya na weight of solid, which is denoted as WS. And then, ito is WW, which is the weight of the water. Okay? And then ito is weight of air. Okay? Take note, no? Weight of air is negligible, no? Or nearest to zero talaga. Okay? Which is no need na natin siya weight ng air niya is actually hindi naman siya zero, no? 0.0001 lang siya talaga, no? Which is hindi siya maka-apekto sa solution natin. Okay, so sa properties of soil may tinatawag tayo na volumetric ratio. Okay, apat yun. Ang una, nakalimutan ko, total weight pa lang niya, no? Total weight pa lang niya is weight of solid plus weight of water. Okay, so una is void ratio. Okay, what is void ratio? Okay, void ratio is the ratio between the volume of voids to the volume of solids of a soil mass. It is usually expressed in decimal. Okay? So, ito yung formula niya. Okay? So, void ratio is equal to volume of voids over volume of solids. Okay? Which is void ratio is denoted as E. Okay? Pangalawa is may tinatawag tayo na porosity. Okay? What is porosity? No? So, porosity is the ratio between the volumes of voids to the volume of soil mass. Okay? It is usually expressed in percent. So, N is equal to the volume of voids, okay? Volume of voids divided by the total volume, okay? That is represent the porosity, okay? Which is denoted as N. Pangatlo is the degree of saturation. Okay? What is degree of saturation? So, degree of saturation is the ratio of the volume of water to the volume of voids. It is usually expressed in percent. Okay? So, ito yung formula niya. Okay? Gets? Okay? Pang-apat is water content, no? Or moisture content, which is denoted as MC or ganitong symbol. Okay? What is water content? No? So, the ratio of the weight of the water, okay, weight of the water to the solid particles. Okay, so, which is MC divided by weight of the water divided by weight of the solids. That represent the moisture content of the soil. Okay? So, dito, relationship between the void ratio and porosity, no? So, may formula siya na ganito, which is N is equal to E 1 plus E. Okay? Which is the porosity is equal to the void ratio divided by 1 plus void ratio. Okay? So, dapat alam natin kung paano siya derive. So, i-derive natin siya. Okay, so formula derivation. Okay, so nagsimula siya sa N, so dito tayo magsimula. Okay, so porosity is equal to the volume of voids divided by the total volume. Okay, that's the formula of the porosity. And then the volume total, no, is equal to the volume of solids plus volume of voids. Okay, and then substitute natin siya. So, may formula tayo na N is equal to VV divided by VS 1 plus VV. Okay? So, dito, ang aim natin is ganitong formula. Okay? Anong next step natin? Okay? So, ang target natin is unahin natin yung denominator, no? So, 1 plus E. Okay? Paano to magka-come up ng 1 plus E? Okay, so ganito gawin natin. So, i-multiply lang natin yung numerator niya at denominator by 1 over Vs. Okay? So, okay, so makaka-come up siya na ganito. So, N is equal to volume voids divided by volume solids divided by 1 plus volume of voids divided by the volume of solids. Okay? Take note that the void ratio is equal to the volume of voids divided by volume of solids. Okay, so this formula will simplify to this formula, which is N is equal to E over 1 plus E. Okay, so dyan siya galing. Okay, so pangalawa, no, pwede natin siya void ratio in terms of N. Okay, kung gusto mong ganyang formula. Okay, so or it can be rearranged. Okay, which is E is equal to N over 1 minus N. Okay, so pwede natin gamitin tong dalawang formula na to. Okay? Next. Okay, so next natin is relationship between the specific gravity of the solid particles that symbolize as GS. Okay? GS, moisture content, degree of saturation, and the void ratio. Okay? So, ang relations ng apat na yan is magka-come up na ganitong formula. So, GSMC is equal to SE. No? So, paano na-derive tong formula na to? Okay? So, i-derive natin siya. Okay? So, formula derivation. Okay? So, mag-select lang tayo ng isa nito kung saan tayo magsimula. Okay? So, magsimula tayo sa moisture content, no? So, moisture content is equal to, okay, that is the weight of the water divided by the weight of the solids. Okay? That is the moisture content formula. Okay? And then, cross multiply, we have weight of the water is equal to moisture content times weight sa solids. Okay? Let this be our equation 1. Okay? Next. Okay? Where weight sa water is equal to unit weight sa water times volume of water. Okay? So, unit weight formula lang siya. Okay? So, ito siya galing, no? So, unit weight of water is equal to weight of water divided by the volume of water. Okay? So, that is the unit weight formula. Or, in general, this is the formula. Okay? This is the formula. Okay, gets? Okay. So, substitute, okay, from equation 1, substitute this equation to equation 1. So, we have unit weight sa water times volume of water is equal to MC times weight sa solids. Okay, let this be our equation 2. Okay? Good na nakuha pa? Okay? So, and then, yung equation natin, equation 2 is may MC na. Okay? Ang target natin is ganitong formula. So, involve natin CGS. Okay? Dito tayo magsimula. So, GS is equal to unit weight sa solids divided by unit weight sa water. Okay? That is the simple formula of specific gravity. No? So, okay, so unit weight sa solids is equal to GS times unit weight sa water. Okay? And then, unit weight sa solids is equal to weight sa solids divided by the volume of solids. Okay? And then, isi-simplify natin siya, substitute natin dito, no? Okay? Substitute natin siya. And then, we come up to the formula of weight sa solids divided by volume of solids is equal to GS times unit weight sa water. Okay? Nagets pa? Okay, so we have weight sa solids is equal to GS times unit weight sa water times volume of solids. Okay? So, okay, from equation 2. So, this equation is substitute na natin siya sa equation number 2, which is substitute natin siya dito. No? So, we come up to the formula of, okay, so unit weight water times volume of water is equal to MC times GS, unit weight sa water times BS. Okay? And then, unit weight sa water, and then unit weight sa water, it should be cancel, no? Cancel out to. Okay, so we have volume of water is equal to MC GS times BS. Okay, so we have the formula of GS MC is equal to volume of water divided by volume of solids. Okay, rearrange ko na lang. Okay, so GS MC ito, and then volume of water, ang VS is i-divide ko, i-transfer ko sa kabila. So, we have volume of water divided by volume of solids. Okay? So, anong next step natin? No? So, we have this one, no? So, okay na to. Okay na to. Ang kulang na lang yung SE. Okay? Paano siya magkakaroon ng SE? Okay? So, ang gawin natin is magmo-multiply lang tayo ng volume of voids divided by volume of voids. Okay? Ito. And then, ang gawin natin is rearrange lang natin. So, GSMC is equal to volume of water divided by volume of voids times volume of voids divided by volume of solids. Okay? So, rearrange ko na lang. No? And then, take note that the degree of saturation is equal to the volume of water divided by volume of voids. And then, the void ratio is equal to volume of voids divided by volume of solids. Okay, so we come up to the formula of GSMC is equal to SE. So, this represent S. And this represent the void ratio. And that will be our formula. Okay, so GSMC is equal to SE. Okay? Gets nyo? Okay. So, next. Okay, next. Okay, ito. Okay, ito. So, moist unit weight or bulk unit weight of soil mass. Okay, which is denoted as unit weight M. Okay, moist unit weight or bulk unit weight of a soil mass is the ratio of the weight of the volume of soil mass wherein in this condition of soil, the volume of void spaces is partially filled with water. Okay, meaning ang void spaces niya is composed of water and air. Okay? Kung sabihin natin siya ng moist, yung voids niya is composed ng air and composed ng water. Okay? That represent the moist unit weight of a soil mass. Okay? So, ito yung formula niya. No? So, unit weight ng moist is equal to GS plus GSMC over 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Or, we can use another formula. No? Dalawa to. Ang kalawa is unit weight moist unit weight is equal to GS plus SE divided by 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Okay? So, para alam natin kung paano ito gamitin, okay, i-derive muna natin to. Okay? Select lang tayo kung saan tayo magsisimula. Okay? I-select natin to. Okay? Okay, ganito siya. Okay? I-derive natin siya. I-derive natin tong formula na to. Okay? So, moist unit weight is equal to, this is the properties of the moist unit weight. Okay, remember, this is the properties of the moist unit weight. Okay? So, moist unit weight is equal to weight of moist divided by the total volume. Okay? So, and then weight ng moist, okay, weight ng moist is equal to weight ng solids, okay, weight ng solids plus weight ng water. Okay? Walang weight ng air because negligible to. Okay? So, and then the total volume, okay, the total volume is equal to volume of solids plus volume of voids. Okay? So, substitute natin siya. So, moist unit weight is equal to weight of solids plus weight of water divided by Vs plus Vv. Okay? And this equation, let this equation to equation number 1. Okay? So, note. Okay? Moisture content. Okay, moisture content is equal to weight of water divided by weight of solids. Okay? And then, magka-come up siya ng ganitong formula which is weight of water is equal to MC times weight of solids. Okay? And then, ang gawin natin, from equation 1, no? From equation 1, substitute lang natin siya na ganito. Okay? So, equation 1 will be now, a moist unit weight is equal to weight sa solids plus, okay, moisture content plus times weight sa solids divided by Vs plus Vb. Okay? So, ito, weight ng solids is mafa-factor to. So, factor natin siya. Okay, so ganito siya. So, moist unit weight is equal to weight ng solids times 1 plus mc divided by Vs plus Vb. Okay? Take note, no? So, ang aim natin is ganitong formula. Okay? So, itong 1 plus E is, anong gagawin natin para makakamap tayo na ganitong 1 plus E, no? 1 plus E. Okay? Anong gagawin natin? Okay? So, ang gagawin natin is, i-multiply natin siya, both numerator and denominator by 1 over Vs. Okay? So, magka-come up siya na ganito. Okay? So, moist unit weight is equal to weight of solids divided by volume of solids times 1 plus moisture content. Okay? Divided by 1 plus volume of voids divided by volume of solids. Okay? Ang 1 na galing siya ng volume of solids times 1 over Vs, that is equivalent to 1. Okay? Nakuha nyo? Okay? So, take note. Okay? That the unit weight na solids is equal to the weight of solids divided by the volume of solids. And take note also that the void ratio is equal to the volume of voids divided by the volume of solids. Okay? So, itong formula na to, okay? Itong formula na to is magka-come up siya ng ganito. Okay, so moist unit weight is equal to unit weight na solid particles. Okay, remember, okay, unit weight is represent the unit weight of the solid particles. Solid particles. Okay, so unit weight sa solid particles times 1 plus mc divided by 1 plus E. Okay? So, malapit na tayo. Okay? Malapit na tayo. Okay? So, moist unit weight is equal to unit weight sa solids times 1 plus mc divided by 1 plus E. No? Okay. So, note that unit weight sa solids is equal to Gs times unit weight sa water. Okay? Nanggaling siya dito. Okay? Gs, okay, is equal to unit weight na solids divided by unit weight ng water. Okay? Okay, so unit weight ng solids is equal to Gs times unit weight ng water. Okay? So, erase natin siya. Okay. Okay, next is substitute na natin siya. So, moist unit weight is equal to Gs times unit weight sa water times 1 plus moisture content divided by 1 plus E. Okay? And then, by rearranging, so we have the formula of moist unit weight is equal to Gs plus GSMC over 1 plus E times unit weight sa water. Okay? So, ito yung formula na to. Okay, so na-derive natin siya. Okay, so gagamitin natin tong formula na to. Okay? Gets nyo? Okay, or may pangalawang formula, no? From na-derive natin formula kanina, which is using the GSMC SE. Okay, this is GSMC. Okay? So, using this formula, we can substitute this to this formula. Okay, so we come up to the formula of moist unit weight is equal to Gs plus Se over 1 plus E times unit weight of water. That's the another formula in moist unit weight. Okay, gets niya? Okay, Okay, so that's the formula. That's how we derive the moist unit weight formula. Okay? How about if ang how about if soil is dry? Okay, meaning dry is wala siyang tubig. Okay, so what is dry unit weight? Okay, so dry unit weight of soil mass, okay, which is symbolized of unit weight times dry, unit weight dry, or meaning dry unit weight of a soil mass is the ratio of the weight to the volume of soil mass, wherein in this condition there is no water in the volume of void spaces. Okay, void is composed of air only. Okay, so tingnan natin to. Okay, focus kayo dito. Okay, kung moist siya, may air siya at water. Okay, kung dry siya, talagang dry. Meaning dry, walang tubig. Okay, air lang talaga yung voids niya. Okay, ito. Okay, where moisture content is 0 and degree of saturation is 0. Okay, so what is the formula of moisture content? So moisture content is equal to the weight of water divided by weight ng solids. Okay, remember, there is no water present in the soil. Okay, so therefore the weight of the water is 0. Okay, so meaning moisture content is 0. Okay, how about the degree of saturation? 0. Okay, so we know that the degree of saturation is equal to the volume of water divided by the volume of voids. Okay, wherein there is no water also. So, therefore, 0 na eh. Okay, so therefore, the degree of saturation is also 0. Okay, gets? Okay, so, yung dry unit weight niya is itong formula. Okay, dalawa to. Okay, dalawa ito. So, magdi-derive na, formula, by the way, ang formula niya is unit weight dry is equal to GS over 1 plus E times unit weight ng water. Or, pwede natin gamitin itong formula na to, which is dry unit weight is equal to the moist unit weight over 1 plus MC. Okay? Okay. Again, okay, para alam natin gamitin to, dalawa na to, is i-derive natin siya. Okay? I-derive natin siya. Okay? I-derive natin. Okay, so, magsimula tayo ditong formula. Okay? So, remember, this is the properties of soil element. Okay? That this represent the figure of a dry soil state, no? So, which is composed of air and solids only. Okay? So, dry unit weight is equal to the weight dry weight of soil divided by the total volume. Okay? Okay, where weight of dry is equal to the weight of solids, and then the total volume is equal to the volume of solids plus the volume of voids, or it can be volume of solids plus volume of air. Okay, gets nyo? Okay, so by substituting, no? So, unit weight ng dry is equal to weight of solids divided by the volume of solids times volume of voids. Okay? So, yung target natin is itong formula na to. Okay? Para magkaroon siya ng 1 plus E, i-multiply natin siya ng 1 over Vs, both numerator and denominator. Okay, so magka-come up yung formula natin ng ganito. So, weight of solids divided by the volume of solids divided by 1 plus volume of voids divided by the volume of solids. Okay? So, take note. Okay? Volume, void ratio is equal to volume of voids divided by volume of solids. Okay? And then, unit weight ng solid particles, okay, unit weight ng solid particles is equal to weight ng solids divided by the volume of solids. Okay, so ang formula natin is magkakamit na ganito. Okay, so unit weight dry is equal to unit weight solids divided by 1 plus E. Okay, so where unit weight ng solids is equal to GS times unit weight ng water. Okay, so magka-come up siya ng ganito. So unit weight dry is equal to GS over 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Okay, so that is the formula. So itong formula to gamitin natin. Okay, okay, so how about yung pangalawang formula niya, no? Which is unit weight dry is equal to unit weight moist over 1 plus moisture content. Paano na-derive yon? Okay, so from moist unit weight formula na derive natin kanina, okay, ito yon. Okay, moist unit weight is equal to GS plus GSMC divided by 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Yung gawin natin is, since GS is ma-factor siya, i-factor natin siya. Okay, so ganito. Okay, so moist unit weight is equal to GS times 1 plus moisture content. Okay, divided by 1 plus E times unit weight ng water. Okay, ang next step natin is i-rearrange natin siya. Okay, ng ganito. Okay, so moist unit weight is equal to GS over 1 plus E times unit weight of water times 1 plus MC. Okay? Walang nabago dyan. Ni-arrange ko lang. Okay? And this formula, okay? And this term, okay? And this term, ano to? Okay? Okay, so that represent the dry unit weight of soil. So, yung formula natin is ganito. So, moist unit weight is equal to dry unit weight times moisture content. Okay, simplify natin, which is dry unit weight is equal to moist unit weight divided by MC. Okay, so, ganito lang siya deriving. Okay, so, gets nyo? Okay, how about kung yung soil is saturated? Okay, how about kung ang soil niya is saturated? Okay, paano siya deriving? Okay, so take note, no? Take note. Kung ibalik ko lang ha. Kung dry state siya, yung volume of voids is composed only of air. Okay? Focus kayo sa figure element to. Okay, once ita-transfer ko siya ng saturated soil, okay, tingnan nyo. Okay? So, ang voids niya is fully occupied by water. Okay? That means that the soil is saturated unit weight. Okay? So, what saturated unit weight of soil mass is symbolized as this symbol. So, unit weight saturated. Okay? What is saturated unit weight? Okay, so saturated unit weight of soil mass is the ratio of the weight to the volume of soil mass, wherein in this condition of entire volume of void spaces of soil is fully filled with water. Okay, void is composed of water only and no air is present. Okay, so where S is equal to 1, ang volume of void is equal to volume of water. Okay, paano nangyari na ang S is equal to 1? Okay, so the degree of saturation is equal to the volume of water divided by the volume of voids. Okay, so since ang volume of water is na fully occupied niya yung the volume of void, so therefore this is equal. Volume of water and volume of void is equal. So therefore since equal yan, so S is equal to 1. Okay, take note lang talaga, pag sinabing yung soil is saturated, S niya is automatic is equal to 1. Take note nyo lang yun. Okay? Okay, so paano na-derive tong formula na to? Okay, so may formula siya na saturated unit weight is equal to GS plus E over 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Okay, paano na-derive tong formula na to? Okay, so unit weight saturated is equal to weight ng saturated divided by the volume, the total volume. Okay, where weight ng saturated is equal to the weight of solids plus weight ng water. And then the total volume of soil is equal to the volume of solids plus the volume of voids. Or, it can be volume of solids plus volume of water. Okay, same lang yun. No? So, by substituting ng dalawang formula to this formula, so we come up to saturated unit weight is equal to the weight ng solids plus weight ng water divided by volume of solids plus volume of voids. Okay? Take note, no? Where weight ng water is equal to unit weight ng water times the volume of water. Okay, gets nyo? Okay? So, substitute natin. Okay, take note. Since soil is saturated, okay, volume of water is equal to the volume of voids. Okay? Ginamit na siya. Okay? And then, in this formula, we come up to this formula, which is weight ng water is equal to unit weight ng water times volume of voids. Okay? And then, gawin natin, substitute natin to. Okay? Itong formula na to, substitute natin siya dito. Okay? So, saturated unit weight is equal to the weight of solids plus unit weight of water times volume of voids divided by volume of solids plus volume of voids. Okay? Yung target natin is how to come up to this formula. Okay? Unahin natin yung 1 plus E. No? Para hindi tayo malito. Okay? Paano siya? Anong gagawin natin para magkaroon siya ng 1 plus E? Okay? Ang gawin natin is mag-multiply lang tayo ulit, no? Ng 1 over Vs in both numerator and denominator. So, we come up to this form, we come up to this equation, no? So, saturated unit weight is equal to the weight of solids divided by volume of solids. Okay, so that, ganito siya. Okay? And then ito times dito, so we have volume of voids divided by volume of solids times unit weight of water. Okay, divided by 1 plus Vs times Vs, that is equivalent to 1. Okay, and then volume of voids times 1 over Vs, that is equivalent to volume of voids divided by volume of solids. Okay, take note that where unit weight of solids is equal to the weight of solids divided by the volume of solids. Okay, and then the void ratio is equal to the volume of voids divided by the volume of solids. Okay, and then substitute natin tong dalawang to dito. Okay, so saturated unit weight is equal to unit weight na solid particles plus void ratio times unit weight ng water over 1 plus E. Okay? Where unit weight ng solids is equal to GS times unit weight ng water. Okay, so ganito siya. Okay, so saturated unit weight is equal to GS times unit weight of water plus E times unit weight of water over 1 plus E. Okay? So, nakam up na natin ang formula na to, which is saturated unit weight is equal to GS plus E divided by 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Okay? So, ganito lang i-derive yung formula ng saturated unit weight ng soil. Okay? So, how about, no? Okay, how about kung yung soil is submerged? Okay, how about kung yung soil is submerged? Okay, so understanding of buoyant unit weight. Okay, what is buoyant unit weight of soil mass? No? So, buoyant unit weight of a soil mass is the ratio of the buoyant weight to the volume of soil mass. Okay, so itong formula niya. Okay, so buoyant unit weight, okay, or symbolize ng ganito. Okay, unit weight prime is equal to unit weight saturated minus unit weight ng water. Or pwede mag-come up ng ganito, which is GS minus 1 over 1 plus E times unit weight ng water. Okay? Paano siya na-derive, no? Paano siya na-derive? Okay, since yung soil is submerged into water, okay, so i-derive natin siya by using the buoyancy. Okay, the buoyancy in the topics of fluid mechanics. Okay, so example lang natin siya. So formula derivation. So example lang sample lang natin itong cube na to is yung soil sample natin. Okay, assume natin siya ng saturated. Okay, assume natin to ng saturated since submerged siya, no? Hindi siya pwedeng na ma-dry or ma-moist once mas-submerge siya. Okay, once mas-submerge siya, saturated talaga. No, walang moist or dry. Talagang saturated lang. Okay, so we assume that saturated soil subject in air. Okay, ito yung weight niya. Okay, ito yung weight niya. Okay, mingkag weight in air, yung timbang mo subject to atmosphere. Okay, yan yung meaning niya, no? So assume lang natin na submerge natin siya ng sa water. Okay, liquid water, no? Okay, so submerge natin siya. So ganito. Okay, so may experiment na ganito sa DPWH, no? In how to calculate the buoyant weight once submerged ka ng water or ng mercury or ibang-ibang liquid dyan. Okay? So, ang concept lang na ganito is ito lang yung concept niya. Okay? Example lang ako is nag-weight ako ng 50 kilogram in air. Meaning anong tawag dito? Yung timbang ko lang talaga is 50 kg. Okay, once ako maligo dito, once ako maligo dito, ang tanong, ilang weight ko pag naligo ako dito? Okay? It is the same ba yung timbang ko sa lupa or so ang ko lang yan is paano explain to? No. Okay, so ang concept lang talaga is yung hindi magkaiba yung weight mo subject to air and weight mo na subject to water. Because once mo subject to water ka, magle-lesser talaga yung weight mo. Okay, due to the buoyant force, Okay, ito. Okay, so i-analyze lang natin siya. So mag-buoyant unit weight mag-free body diagram lang tayo. Okay, so ito yung weight, saturated weight niya. And then, yung buoyant force. Okay, subject to water, no? And then, yung tension force ng cable. Okay, so yung tension force ng cable is yun yung weight ng, yun yung buoyant unit weight ng soil sample natin. Okay, so, by summation of forces vertical, which is equal to 0, okay, so we have unit weight saturated is equal to T plus buoyant force. Okay? By the way, take note that the buoyant force is equal to unit weight times volume. Okay? That's the formula of the buoyant force. Okay? Okay, so weight saturated is equal to weight buoyant plus unit weight ng water times volume. Okay? So we have gawin natin is multiply natin siya both sides, no, ng 1 over V. Okay, so weight saturated is equal to weight buoyant plus unit weight ng water times volume times 1 over V. Okay, magka-come up siya na ganito. So weight saturated is equal to the weight saturated divided by volume is equal to weight buoyant divided by volume plus unit weight ng water. Okay, so note that the unit weight saturated is equal to weight saturated divided by the volume. Okay, that is the formula of the unit weight saturated. Okay, and then the buoyant unit weight is equal to the weight ng buoyant ng sample divided by the volume. Okay, so we have the formula of unit weight saturated is equal to the buoyant unit weight plus unit weight ng water. Okay, by rearranging, so we have the buoyant unit weight is equal to unit weight saturated minus unit weight ng water. Okay, so that is the formula. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's the end for part 1. Okay, so part 2 will be sample problems. Okay, so thank you for watching and good luck. Okay.